Right back at you again. Yeah. Hello, people. Me again. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Right back at you. But I just did a video about NVIDIA. Yeah. Now it's AMD's turn. You Steam Deck fans are spoiled. Yeah, you are. You and your deals, you and your games, and you and your update and your news. Anyway, what do I got? It says here, AMD makes HIP ray tracing libraries open source, allowing easier integration into games and apps. Yeah, it says here, AMD has finally made this HIP ray tracing library an open source asset, allowing developers to incorporate ray tracing capabilities into application and leverage them. AMD decided to empower developers through open sourcing HIP RT, now allowing a more efficient use of it. It says Phoronix report that AMD has made its HIP ray tracing open source to make coding on HIP-based application much more straightforward. And then it says here, see if I can put this font up here a little bit. And put about it. It says AMD's HIP is heterogeneous compute interface is a hybrid API allowing. Hope I'm doing the right thing here. Okay, got it. Allowing programmers to write a universal code executable on multiple interfaces, such as those from AMD and NVIDIA. It acts as a translation layer, allowing the use of one compute platform over the other, and it acts as a great asset in development realm with the open source of ray trace RT developers and expected to benefit immensely. Yeah, it says while AMD hasn't disclosed the reason behind the open source of HIP RT, it may be a result of AMD CEO Lisa Su fulfilling the request of an AI startup, the Tiny Corp, after it ran into multiple issues due to some element of AMD GPU libraries not being open source. It isn't certain whether HIP RT was a part of it, but decision does seems to be influenced. However, regardless of that, it's great to see AMD taking specific steps to empower developers more on the platform. And then it says these releases add the following: multi-level instancing, triangle pairing as compaction, optimized BVH, build speed. Then it says features ray triangles intersection, ray custom primitive intersection, ray mask to filter geometries, several bonding volume hierarchy, BVH option, load and store BVH handy offline, and construction, BVH imports. Then it says more blur requirements. HIP RT runs on AMD and NVIDIA GPUs. HIP and CUDA are dynamically loaded, so you don't need to have SDK if you have these DLLS installed with the driver package. Hardware accelerated ray tracing only works on RDNA 2 GPUs, Steam Deck, Radeon RX 6000 series or newer. Says the support for AMD GPU architectures families are Radeon RX 7000, 6000, 5000. You can download open source RT libraries from GPUopen.com, since is where AMD made the announcement. And that is that. So yeah, NVIDIA and AMD making moves, man. AMD is making hip ray tracing open source. And then NVIDIA, I just did a video on it. They are what's this? They are using the reflex technology using our reflex technology on our VKD 3D Proton. Yeah. So the Steam Deck looks good in 2024. Yeah. So NVIDIA and AMD trying to stay competitive in this market, man. And they're improving gaming on these portable PCs. So yeah. And all these the other handhelds, they benefit too. Whether it's just the ANEO, the One X, the GPD, Logitech, Oxo, Odin, the Claw, Legion, and ROG. Oh yeah, and of course Steam Deck. They all benefit, man. So yeah. NVIDIA and AMD, man, making gamers' life a little better day by day. And don't forget Intel too. Intel is in the mix too. So they're always working on that XCX. So yep, or is it XCSS? I said XX. Anyway, so yeah. Gaming industry moves on, and we'll see what comes of this, you know, from the open source standpoint. You know, what can these developers achieve? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, doing Star Wars 35 for Dark Side. Go.